The Disco 2 plastic rear bar. It's prone to cracking and damage pretty easily, and it's expensive to replace. APT have a solution for this. How does a steel rear bar sound? A sleek, low-profile bumper section, steeply angled, precision-folded corners to enhance departure, extra heavy-duty recovery points, and LED tail lights. What do you get? 4mm 350 grade steel bumper, 2 ultra-bright LED fog lights, 2 ultra-bright LED indicators, wide with resistors, durite plugs for simple plug-and-play connection, 2 M16 by 130 zinc bolts for fitting to the lower mounts, and your 2 M30 button heads for fitting to the rear mounts. The APT Discovery 2 heavy-duty steel rear bumper replaces the factory unit, so we need to remove that plastic bar. To do this, you need to pop out the rear tail lights to expose the 2 mounting bolts in behind them. As with all the APT designs, the hard yards are done at the design stage, so all you need are a couple of basic hand tools to get the job done. Today, you're going to require a 19mm socket to remove the existing bolts on the factory bar. Then you're going to require an 8mm Allen key for the fitment of the new bolts for the rear bar, along with a 21mm socket and a shifting spanner for the lower mounts. With the bar now removed, we should have a resemblance of this. Now is the time to tuck any loose wires or airlines up out of the way so they're protected next time you go off-road. Now for the fun part. We have to carefully offer the bar into place. This might be easier with an extra set of hands or some chocks to hold things into place, but today I'm going to jiggle this around and see how we go. So we're going to start the 2 rear bolts first, and then we'll move to the underside. Now we just loosely start these bolts by a couple of threads on this side, and then we'll move across and do the same on the other side. Now with the other side started, we can come across to this side, raise it into position, the same as before. Get this bolt started by a couple of threads only. Remember, leave all the bolts loose during assembly until all the bolts have been started. Now we can turn our efforts to the last 2 lower mounting bolts. Gently get these started. Sometimes things spring out of place when you undo them. No biggie. Wind that through. Start the nut for safety. And the other side. Sometimes a large screwdriver or something pointy will help when you have to line up holes. Now the lucky last bolt. Quick jiggle, in it goes. Now, at this point, we should have something that looks a bit like this. A bar in situ, but still loose because none of the bolts have been tightened off. Now we can start that process. Now we're onto the homeward run. For this, I prefer to start with the 2 rear bolts. So with our 8mm Allen key, get that in there, push the bar up high into position. Just remember, we only supply good quality bolts, so make sure you swing off them, nice and tight. Same on the other side. And this side, hold it up as well, nice and high. Get this bolt tensioned off. Now the underside. Now with the 24mm socket and the shifter, let's tighten the 2 lower bolts. One more for luck. And same for the last bolt. Get these tools to work. That's not going anywhere. Now the second last job. A nice easy one. We're just going to plug the lights in. Locked in on that side. Same on this side. Now the final job, testing to see the lights work. To finalise the assembly part of this job, we now need to check the lights. I'll go turn them on and have a look. Fog lights. Left indicator. Right indicator. Now it's safe to hit the road. There you go, folks. A solid yet stylish rear end for your truck, done in your driveway at home. I'm Ben from APT. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, email me or call me. I look forward to seeing you out in the tracks.